little babies.
And welcome in to the Cfinlay Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen, sports lovers all around. This is the Friday Rewind live here Tuesday, September 23rd. Welcome. The Patriots, I'll just tell you this right off the bat, it's not as bad as it looks, okay? It's not as bad as it looks. We got a lot of Patriots talk today. We've got Chantal Finlay to talk to us from Cfinlay Sports. She's here to talk some Pats with us and to tell us, hopefully agree with me at least, that it's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it looked on Sunday. We've got some rays of sunshine here if you're a Patriots fan. Just hold on tight. But I'm sure we'll have some disagreements with that. First time I've seen you in a little bit there, Chief. Chief Hi. Bobby, ¿qué pasó? Why don't we do some opening takes and start with you?
All right, let's do it. We need to talk about Demario Douglas, okay? Throw it all out the window. This guy blows, okay? He now gets the Kendrick Bourne treatment from me. He doesn't understand anything about how football's played. I'm pretty sure he screws up every time he's in the game. He is done. He is a losing football player. Rhamondre Stevenson's right behind him. This team is full of losing football players. Rich talked about the glimmer of hope that it's not as bad as it looks. One thing's clear, this team is better than they were last year, but losing football players like these two idiots could keep costing this team games unless they do something about it.
To give you a 2-2 to that. Told you that about fucking 7 months ago. Demario Douglas blows. Raymond, your opening take. You're muted, you fool.
What is wrong with Christian Gonzalez? It's been 2 months since he's seen the field. Yes, he practiced this week, but when will this kid see the field finally? It sounds like he has a long shot to play against the Carolina Panthers. His track record is not very good. He only played 4 games his rookie year, 16 games last year. He's going to miss the first month. Where is Christian Gonzalez? Because we need him desperately on that defensive side.
A lot of love for Christian Gonzalez in the internet webs too. Not really
me mostly
quite understanding that. I'll take it back to the positive. I opened with it and I'll close with it in my opening take. Take that for a what is that called? I don't know.
Great talk.
It's called. That's going to drive me crazy. Now I can't come up with language. And I'm trying to fake positivity, so that's probably why my brain's all scrambled, but I'll give it to you. If your only hope here going into the Patriots season was Mike Vrabel, everyone's very excited about him. Everyone's excited for him. You lost a year going to Drake Maye when you probably just should have went to Vrabel in the first place. That's your hope. You look at a game like Sunday where you had turnovers out the ass, more penalties and mistakes killed you in a game that you basically dominated. Where it's not the skill set that's beating you, it's mental errors and stupidity that's beating you, and perhaps losing players that you can cut. Those are coaching decisions. Those are big picture coaching and management decisions. It's not necessarily the players on the field, which it looks like it has been for years up to this point. So that's your positivity. If you believe in Mike Vrabel, you should be looking at the glass half full as we move forward here, because it looks like there's some talent on the team and like they have a little bit of stepping stones. They just got to knock the bullshit off. We'll see if we can do it. Like I said, we're going to talk to Chantal Finlay to get her opinion on it. We do a lot of Patriots Steelers reaction tonight. Of course, we've got 10 questions from a guy named Rob. We're going back to the early lines, which I dominated in my first attempt there. Big comeback, minor setback for a major comeback. And Simplest Minds of the Week, as always, here on the Cfinlay Sports Show. Friday Rewind live, Tuesday, September 23rd. Welcome to the show.
I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something.
Oxymoron. That's what I was going for.
That's what it was. Full circle.
Chantal knew it. She couldn't tell us. She was in the green room. She knew it all the whole time. I was looking at you morons, and I couldn't come up with oxy.
Like I could have fucking figured that out.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I'm impressed by all this so far. That was awesome.
Well, first person to ever say that.
That's the first person that's ever said that. Thank you. Excellent.
Generally, we get looks of confusion and hope. Before we get to you, thank you for the kind words. We do have to welcome in our guests. If you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. We've got a ray of sunshine down in the corner. The rest of us, you just have to deal with. Bobby, new room.
Absolutely.
Ray looks cute as a button. If you're listening on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Rate, subscribe, review. Tell your friends. As always, tell your mothers. Ray, why don't you tell them about our favorite apparel?
Absolutely there, Richard. If you're looking for Boston apparel, go to I Love Boston Sports or Fan Favorites, where you can get all your Boston Celtics, Patriots swag. Alex Austin's now signed with them. Andres Borregales, great player. We've always said that. Best corner in the league. Yep.
Really good.
Andres Borregales, yeah. And then Tommy DeVito.
All year. Yep.
Tommy DeVito, yeah. Him too.
Could be the next great Patriots quarterback.
Yeah, go back.
Okay, finally, burying the lead. Chantal Finlay is with us of Cfinlay Sports on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You can catch her everywhere. A local New Hampshireite. We're all from Raymond, or grew up there at least. Nashua, original place of destination.
Yep.
University of Vermont, track and field.
Oh, yep.
Well,
Yeah, you did your research.
We do our homework here.
We're professionals.
I'm a little bit disappointed we don't have mango in the shot. There we go.
She's never too far. She's never too far. But yeah, she was chilling on my leg.
Nice.
Yeah. We're
Ray's mom's doing the same for
I'm
me.
not going to tell you what's chilling on my leg. It's Ray's mom. Just finish up here. So that's my bio. You're originally from New England. You're covering sports all around. You cover everything, in NFL, NBA, everything that's going on. You're down in Florida. I guess I did have one question. Did you actually follow Tom Brady down to Tampa Bay, or was that just a coincidence?
I wish. No, I came, I think it was like 2 years after he finished.
Okay.
I just moved down here last year, so I missed him, which was sad, but it's all right. It's not too bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, so a little bit about me. I went to the University of Vermont, mainly for snowboarding, and track and field was kind of a plus on the side, I guess. But yeah, so that was fun. I did that all the time. And then I went to be a doctor and kind of decided, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do this. I was kind of looking around and everybody's like mad at their grades. And I was like, I'm real happy with my C+, like I wasn't in the right spot. So I was like, all right, I need to take a step back. Like, what do I want to do? And I figured out I really like sports. Like I always watched sports, obviously. That's like how I grew up. And I started emailing people. I got an opportunity to sideline report with ESPN, and that's what really made me fall in love with it. And then the local NBC affiliate saw my face on TV somewhere, and then I got an internship and I got a job. And so I did that for a couple years. Basically, at the tail end of it, decided didn't want to do that either. So I went into marketing, and now I sell fiber optic and copper cables. So if you need cables, you know where to find them. But then after work, I do TikTok and Instagram videos, and I run my mouth about sports. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's the hottest of takes, and people are like floored by what I have to say. But it's fun nonetheless. So
yeah, no, I think you do a great job. I did a deep dive the last day or so, and I can definitely see like you're getting your sales beneath you, like you're getting your kind of your voice and the things that you want to do and getting confident, like lately. So been really enjoying listening to that. So job well done. I'm just a little bit disappointed you did bury the lead in your bio because you're an award qualifier for Irish. I'm going to push this Irish step dancing, Irish dancing. You also don't want to ask me how many hours of Irish dancing I watched today just to try and find a clip, just to potentially either bolster your ego or completely embarrass you. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go, but I didn't find one necessarily of you. I think we do have one just to give the audience an idea of what we're talking about.
Restless mind.
It's impressive.
well, thank you very much for comparing me to Orla Godley. She is literally the best. That set dance, it's crazy that you put that up because that is like my favorite dance I've ever watched in my entire life. And she's like one of my biggest idols. So that came up and I was like, no way. Like That's
Well, now
crazy, but-
subscribe to
Nice
every
pull.
one of those sites that show those. So I'm just I don't know what I did to my algorithm. Excited to see what YouTube has for me over the next several days. But I was deep into that. It is very impressive to be able to do that, transfer into the track and field. Do you want to add anything to that? You did some traveling overseas. You did it for many years.
Yeah,
Kind of
I did
whirlwind.
it. I did it for a lot of years. Yeah, so I did it for 13 years, I believe, and there's a very obvious reason why I am not good at catching footballs. Like I am embarrassingly bad in my oh my gosh, I'm embarrassingly bad in my flag football league right now. Like
Yeah.
awful, and it's because everything I do is making rhythm with my feet or running fast. But yeah, so it was really cool. It gave me the opportunity to wear a fake massive blonde wig that made me 6'4" at the age of
Oh, giant.
probably 14 years
I
old.
think that's
So
what I had the hardest. I was like, I felt weird. Like I was zooming in, like, is that her? I don't think so. Like everyone's wearing these unbelievable wigs. I'm like, I gotta stop.
crazy. Yeah, the dresses that we wear are probably like 8 to 10 pounds. And we like
I sorry to keep interrupting you, but I
no.
watched a 13-minute
fascinating.
documentary of making those dresses.
Insane. Literally insane.
It's unbelievable.
And then we electrical tape our shoes onto our feet because
Yeah.
they're so beat up they fall off. Like crazy. But we get these opportunities traveling all over the world. Like our world championships were in anywhere from Scotland to Ireland, England, all over the place. I did the All Irelands and it was really fun. Like my entire family's from Dublin, Ireland, so I'm actually a dual citizen. So when we went over there, it was kind of like a family reunion too. So it was perfect. And my parents, that was the last thing my parents wanted me to do was Irish step dancing because they're born and raised in Dublin. They're like, come on, you couldn't have picked anything else. Like that's so cliche. And I don't know why. I just fell in love with it. So
Your name doesn't give it away at all. I'm a McPhee, and my daughter's name is Finlay. So we got alliances here. That one though, you got to watch out for now. He's French, so.
Mhm.
And we think Bobby is some type of Native American. We're not quite sure.
This is my land.
Yeah, we try to walk gently around that. Okay, that was great. Interesting background. If you're listening, go follow her right now. Click on subscribe, smash it. We'll give you one more chance to give you your platform there at the end here. But I do want to talk some Patriots. We want to talk some Patriots. A disappointing, embarrassing loss, 14-21 to the Steelers. Obviously, lead takeaway here is the 5 turnovers, -4 on the day, 2 red zone turnovers, 1 by Maye and a bad interception, 1 by Stevenson, whose fumbling woes are back to haunt them. And then lastly, we have the Demario Douglas debacle on 4th down, last play of the game, essentially for the Patriots, with just a dumbass. What looked like a dumbass play. Let's get his opinion. I think we have a clip of Demario Douglas. Then I want to get your opinion, Chantal.
4th down play, is that designed for you to get to the sticks, or is that designed to go before and make a play?
It was a play. It wasn't designed for anything. It was just.
Did you think you were at the 1st down
Nah.
area, or you didn't know where you
Yeah, I
were?
was somewhere by it. I know I was somewhere by it because we only had 2 yards.
So you knew you probably had to make a play, I'm guessing. after
Yeah,
you caught the ball.
facts.
What a fucking dumbass.
I mean, I don't want to pile on to Demario Douglas, but good God. Bobby, I know. All right, Bobby.
The play was designed to get 3 yards. The play was to get 3 yards, Demario. That's specifically what it was.
I know. It was a good play by the safety.
Just catch the ball and dive forward.
Yeah, I know.
Don't dance
Okay.
backwards, yeah.
Chantal, is this evidence? 5 turnovers. You're coming off of a gritty win against Miami. Not perfect certainly, but bad turnover day. Otherwise, domination really in every other category. It looks like they dominated the game. Is this evidence of a bad team? Does it feel like the previous 3 years, or where do you stand on what that loss means for the Patriots at this point?
honestly, like this is a hot take too, but like every single week over week, I have felt like there's hope. Like genuinely, like I am not beat down. My hope is skyrocketing. Obviously, I think a hiccup I see in our near future is the Bills, right? But I think week 1, we saw an insane hole in our defense. Like that first drive against the Raiders, like I'm buckled in. I'm ready to watch the brand new Patriots team under brand new head coach Mike Vrabel, who's supposedly supposed to be defensive heavy and knowledgeable on the defense side. And the Raiders walked straight through us to the end zone, and I just thought everything was over. But then our offense kind of showed up pretty good that week. I was really excited about that. Week 2, we had the win against Miami, but again, gritty. Like, it wasn't easy, which I didn't expect it to be easy. There's such a huge rivalry against New England and Miami. But then week 3, the problems were obviously the turnovers, but the Drake Maye actually had an amazing game. Like, he moved the football. He had accuracy this week. Like, I think he really narrowed his targets down. Like, I think in the first 2 weeks, you kind of had your targets jumping a little bit far for passes, but I think this week it was pretty centered, and you could see he had a lot of very successful first down runs and a lot of great movement in the pocket, which is also a big shout out to our O-line. Like, we needed that so bad, and I'm so happy, just the biggest smile. But our defense showed up so well this week. Like, the fact that we were even in this game up until the Demario Douglas play is outrageous, and that's because the defense, I think they averaged holding the Steelers to like 2.5 yards per play, which is unreal.
It was, I think there's some mitigating factors on both sides of the ball there that I'd like to get into. I just let me get Ray and Bobby's opinion here on the state of the Patriots after that game. Are you arrow up, arrow down? Where are you at, Ray?
Arrow up, because they basically marched down the field but didn't score. You know, the turnovers killed them at the end, but they were actually 7 plays, 13 plays, stuff like that. They were actually driving down the field, showing positivity, getting down the field, marching down the field, showing that this offense can actually do it out there, which is
Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, the offense moved the ball, which was encouraging. I mean, Drake Maye threw 3 interceptions. The Steelers just dropped 2 of them. So let's not forget about that part. He did have a few other mistakes in there. In game 2, he was like 10% more decisive, and he was like 10% more decisive in this game. He's quicker. He's making the right decision, and he's doing things like a little bit better. So offensively, I feel like they're going to move the ball every single time. The defense is they're kind of boom or bust. They're like 2 or 3 good players away from being a good defense. And maybe if their defensive coordinator was around, that would help. I'm sure that's probably part of the problem. And now that's 2 out of the 3 games, they get blown out of the water on the first drive of the game for touchdowns. So probably a problem there they could look at. I'm the same. The team is definitely better from a talent standpoint, but they still have the same loser players and the same loser mentality. Until the mentality changes, they're not going to win more games.
Yeah. I think the bar has been risen, but they got to learn how to win now. They're the 4th youngest team in the league, so that's going to come with that. And when your quarterback is in his 2nd year and his first year is basically wasted, and you're relying on him a lot, then that's going to come. Hey, look, we have to do just a quick break because they told us to, and then we're going to come right back. I want to talk Drake Maye specific and the offensive game plan.
I might talk about football, but I am constantly reminded that I cannot play football. Today I had my very first flag football game, and I caught that ball with everything but my hands. My face, my boobs. This did not happen. It doesn't happen in football. It doesn't happen in softball. It doesn't happen in kickball. The idea of catching and Chantal do not mix. They are like oil and water. I'm constantly reminded that I may sit here and shit on all these guys and their performance, but I cannot even imagine doing what they can do.